There it is. All right, real quick, before we get into today's video, check this out. For the first time, look at that tricep. Whee! You can see it. Look at that coming up on camera. Look at that horseshoe. Nothing, flex. Nothing, flex. Woo! Look at that. Look at that beast. Ah! Woo! All right, so I just noticed that, and I wanted to point that out. I know it's not chested. Oh, look at that! Ah! All them push-ups, BB, and skull crushers and Joker sets paying off. Look at that! Boom! Look at those powerful biceps rippling, and those you get. Oh, that's unpumped and everything. Look at that! That's so dope. Boom, baby! Ah! All right. So for today, after thinking about it, so today's obviously back day. I was thinking about swapping and doing an at-home shoulder, but actually my triceps are still a little sore, and I think it's a little soon to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push everything back a day. I'm going to take today, just chill out because I have to walk up a bunch of stairs to get to the gym, plus walking a ways to get to the gym. And even though it feels fine enough to walk around, and even walking upstairs, as long as I'm leading with my good leg going up and my bad leg, and my left leg going down with the calf, I'm going to take the advice of everything I've watched, 48 hours, just do nothing. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to cook a nice big, I bought two big pork roasts, shredded pork, green chili pork, massive amount. So if you like meal prep and all that, this is for you. But anyway, so that's what we're going to do. And then I think I'm going to go up and then just do some like micro-dosing walking in the sun, take my shirt off because it's a beautiful sunny day. It really sucks that I pulled my calf yesterday and I can't really go do anything today because it's so nice out. This would be a perfect day in the park, because there's actually a park that just got built not even 5 minutes walk from here. That they just added on to like a park, so there's a bunch of jungle gym stuff for like laying down rows and all that, but whatever. So we'll go to the gym tomorrow and hit back, and then Saturday when we get off work, or Friday when we get off work, we'll do shoulders. We'll go straight to the gym and do shoulders, and then I don't know about legs. I think I may have to take a week off from legs because even extensions, because I was testing like pushing like off, like if this is my foot and this is my ankle, doing like that, and that I feel that in my calf too. So I think for at least 1 week, and then by the next leg day we should be good to start at least doing some leg extensions. But it would be pointless to go do one-legged things with my right leg because that's already my strong dominant side, so that wouldn't make sense. So and unfortunately there's not the most hit things to do with so I don't know. So we'll figure out, we'll come to that when we come to it. But yeah, first thing I'll show, I figured, some people may be interested. Obviously, I'm going to be standing and doing some cutting and cooking for a little bit. So we're going to put our ice pack on. And so I figure I'll show that on camera, how I wrap up my calf. Because that would be something I would be interested in if I just pulled something. Well, that's what I did, right? This happened. I've never pulled a calf or anything before. So what did I do? I just literally spent an hour watching videos of sources that I've vetted, that I respect and trust their opinion. And I learned exactly what I needed to do, and I think I've reasonably assessed that it's a grade 2 at best. So nothing serious. It's and as of now there's still no bruising or anything, which not necessarily mean it's not bad. That could just mean it's one of those little small strippy muscles, because actually the calf has, I think, 9 different muscles. Like if you know the IT band, it's like a little strip muscle that runs down from your hip to the side of your knee. And then you have little muscles like that on your thigh, because you have those two, that main muscle, the two that create the V, and then you have the one under it. I forget what their names are. Those are literally two muscles. Then you have a bunch of little strip muscles under that. So you have those big flabs, those big slabs of meat that make up most of your calf, and then you have connective muscles under that, all layered and stuff. It's actually kind of crazy if you look at the anatomy of the calf muscles. But anyway, so it's another thing is actually, hold on. And another thing is this movement, I feel this too. Like, do that, I feel that in my calf. Like, especially right there. I really feel that right in here. Which is where the most tender point is actually right there. Actually where it connects. But again, if I ripped it off the bone or something, I would have felt it. Right? So, I don't know what exactly it is, but something's going on, and could be a lot worse, so I'm going to just take it as a easy, simple reality check lesson that I need to be walking more. And I think for sprints, probably just going 80%. I even thought that a couple of times yesterday. I was like, you know what, let's just do, because the 50 and 70% sprints those were raising my heart rate and stuff. And so I was like, you know what, I should probably do like 70-80% sprints, but I ignored that and just went, 100% full effort. So I think moving forward, at least until I drop some weight, I think doing like 80% sprints is going to be the smart play. Not going quite full out, and it'll still create a very, I may be losing 5%, 10% gains from going the haul out. But the cardiovascular workout should be at 80 to 90% equivalent to like full-blown all-out sprints. I don't know if that makes sense, but in any case, let's get this wrapped. All right, so it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but also real quick, just give an update of what it looks like compared to my right undamaged calf. See, I can even do that, and that doesn't hurt at all. That doesn't hurt. Right there, I feel it. Right there, I feel it in my left calf. So, if it was real bad, there's no way in hell I could do this. But you can definitely see it swollen, especially since this is my leaner side, and so this calf is usually even more rippled than my right one. All right. Take the clips off. I don't know if there's a scientific way, this is just how I naturally did it. So, it's a little tricky, especially when you're fat. I'm just putting that ice pack right there with a paper towel. Kind of hold it. Get that first wrap like that. Boom. And then come around. Trap that under there. And then that creates enough to hold it. And then boom, then just wrap and layer it. And again, it's only going to be on there for like 30 minutes to an hour, so I'm not worried about it being too tight. But bam, just like that. Of course, that sucks when I'd rather it end like right there. Yeah, unfortunately, where this is ending is making it a little tricky. Okay, well, I guess we're going to do it like that. Good enough. There we go. Now we're nice and wrapped. That immediately helps. But oh yeah, I'm happy. We'll be deadlifting and stuff again within a few weeks, light, and I would say within 4 weeks we should be fully back to normal. But yeah, I didn't want to highlight it, like put it in the thumbnail and the title, I got hurt or injured or anything like that. I don't know. I didn't want the video to be about me getting injured It is what it is. It's not that big of a deal. Ooh, look at that shoulder. Bro, that's crazy. You know, this is obviously unpumped. Look at that. Yee! Woo! That's so crazy. That's so cool, dude. I can finally see my triceps, bro. Wow! 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 All right, let's get cooking this roast. All right, first things first, we're gonna cut up the veggies. I think one good onion will be good. Now, obviously, I'm making a really massive amount, but you can scale this to whatever you're making. This is my roast / meat stew. However, this one I think I'm going to be shredding it, so it's going to be more like it's going to be more shredded, but the principle is the same. And these just real simple. It's for the flavor, so we just cut them into spears. Next, bell pepper. That's a good pepper. That's a good bell pepper. In fact, that's so good. I was going to use both of them, but I'm going to save the other one for a salad. Which you'll see that. I'm going to make a big ass salad. I just was craving salad, so I got this stuff to make one. Oh shit, I got the sticker. Alright. That. Garlic. Again, do that for flavor or taste. I love garlic, so I'm going to put a lot in there. Boom, just like that. Vegetable part is done. All right, real quick, we're going to put some salt on the bottom with all these vegetables. We'll salt the meat too, but this is for like the water to make a broth. Oh shit, sweet. That one's 10 pounds. Okay, so it's not quite 30 pounds. It's more like 20. And rinse it off. Get all this goopy goo off it. Drag the trash over here. And I scrubbed this beforehand and washed it. getting scientific. We're just gonna. Actually, no, I'll just bring it up here. Because there's so much fat on this, and we don't need all this fat on the back. That's for like if you want to slow smoke it or something, have that fat slowly dripping on it. But we're not doing that. All right, you know what? That's good. Oh, you know what? I don't think we're gonna have room for both of these. Yeah, we're not gonna have. Never mind. Okay, so we'll make it 10 pounds of roast because there's only enough room for one of these. Alright, so we're only going to be making one of these, but we'll save this. This one is 8 pounds, and we'll make this more of like the meat stew style after I'm done with this. Alright, so trash out of the way. First things first, coat it in a little bit of olive oil. But let me make sure that, yeah. First thing we do, coat it, and we're seasoning this side first because that's going to be the side that's laying down because we want the fattier side on top. So as it slowly cooks, it renders and melts that fat, and it, you know, seeps into the meat. That makes sense. But yeah, don't be shy. Get in all the crevices. Get that oil everywhere because that also kind of tenderizes it as well. All with this, you don't have to worry because it's so fatty. But on a lean piece of meat, rubbing it with oil, really massaging it in. I don't know, it does something because it tenderizes it. So, seasoning, lots of salt. Don't be shy with this. Garlic powder. And of course, you got to rub. You can always just use that. Onion powder. And yeah, I know we're using onion and garlic down there, but this is just a different flavor, so I like mixing them. Right here, chipotle powder. It's in this, but it's actually chipotle powder. It's just in this container. Basically, we're just putting a rub on there, one thing at a time, and then we're going to massage it. Coriander. Running low on coriander. Cumin. There it is. Oregano. That's in a lot of Mexican style. It goes really good with cumin and coriander. Alright. And then I think that's it. Yeah. So now we massage this in. Again, get it in all those nooks and crannies because that seasoning will seep through the meat as it cooks slowly. I didn't notice that's a bunch of broken ligaments. I would have cut all that out if I would have seen it before. But I'm not gonna mess with it now. Alright. Boom. Now we do it again on this side. There we go. Lots of good black pepper. And then we'll add cilantro. Actually, let's go ahead and add the cilantro. If this was fresh, I'd add it towards the end, but since it's dry, we'll just go ahead and put it on like that. Now, green chili. Bam. Just like that, a wonderful, beautiful, sexy roast that we're going to cook for about 6 to 8 hours on 270, 280 degrees. If only you were here and could smell that. Oh, that seasoning, that blend of flavors is unbelievable. Oh, almost forgot. Oh, wait, no. We'll do that when it's done. And as usual, we put it on top of a cookie sheet. That way, if anything cooks over by some slight chance, it goes into the cookie sheet and not the bottom of the oven. But yeah. You know, it's like 270, 280. We'll just leave it there. Now, this is a steak salad. I forgot to record it while I was making it, but Now, this is the first salad I've had in a long time, many months, but I was craving it, and I had to run in and get some eggs anyway, so I just got the stuff to make them, so I could have a couple big salads. And I'm also eating in a little bit of a surplus today, because, you know, if you're building a house, and that takes 3,000 calories worth of 2x4s, but the next day, for some reason, you need to build a shed. Well, you don't want to pull the 2x4s from what you're using to build the house. You want to have enough 2x4s to build your house and the shed, so you want extra 2x4s. At least that's how my mind works. So trying to eat closer to 4,000 calories a day, because actually yesterday I ate almost nothing. All I had was about 75-gram protein shake and just passed out. So that's literally all I had all day yesterday. So very little. So actually even eating like 4,000 calories today, 4,500, still a deficit between today and yesterday. We want to make sure our calf has all the nutrients and stuff it needs. So I'm also eating, I've been taking like a 25 grams of protein, making sure my body has consistent amino acids in it, as opposed to like fasting. Like if you're sick, in my opinion, fasting is the way to go. But obviously with something like this, where your body's repairing it with scar tissue, e.g. amino acids to cholesterol, you want to make sure your body has adequate amounts to do that while still maintaining its normal functions. Right or wrong, that's what my thinking of it is anyway. Alright, it's 8 o'clock. It's been about 6 hours. So let's check, see where we're at. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. Let's see how I don't even have to do nothing. I just know. Look at. Oof. All right. So here's the secret. So when you do something like this, you're gonna shred it. All right. Now, real simple. You just find the grain in the meat, and especially when you cooked it properly, it just boom, just does like that. It just melts. And again, instinctive cooking. When I made that video, I was like, around 6 hours. That was off the top of my head. And then as I've said, it may not make sense, but this is an example of it. You just know. Give it a taste. That is so stupidly good and yet stupidly simple at the same time. And again, this doesn't have to be keto or ketovore. If you like carbs, put this over some rice and see what happens. Alright. We just had a protein shake like an hour ago, so we're not going to eat yet. Gonna let this sit. Boom, it's that easy. Oh. Woo. And so that's how you make some banging ass pork roast.